Hello and welcome to the channel and another Arkham Horror playthrough. Holy fuck, it's been a minute. But, wanted to get back into it, do a playthrough. A new fan-made scenario was recently released into the Discord, which looks pretty cool. It is called The Iron Maiden. It looks like we're going to be fighting some robots. Only 4 scenarios. It's going to be a short one, but hey, we got the Terminator coming, or some shit. And for this one, we're bringing back the old classics. My 2 favorite investigators. As the lead clue finder, we have Ursula Downs. And as the main fighter, we have Nathaniel Cho. Ursula's random weakness was Quantum Paradox. As an additional cost to play this, you must choose and discard 4 other cards from your hand. And if it's in your hand at the end of your turn, reveal it and take a horror. That is highly disruptive. Fun. And Nathaniel Cho has the one that adds 5 curse there it is. 5 curse tokens to the bag. Lovely. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Prologue. As the bird flocks head south, it signals the coming of winter.
Prepare yourselves, every pony. Winter is coming.
You watch them from the comfort of your cabin, the train carrying you towards the snowy blizzards and jagged ice. Your destination was a remote village by the name of White Spring, in one of the coldest places in the country. Maintaining contact with such remote settlements was difficult even during the best of times, but recently misses from there have not simply become rare, they have stopped altogether. And as the uncertainty started to grow, even the authorities and the press were starting to take notice. You need to fire your editor, dude. You need to take notice. There are even rumors that a troop of soldiers were sent to investigate, but none reported back. Your knowledge of the altered deities has given you 4 greater insight into matters like these, so 4 insights that preclude your ability to work together with mundane authorities. Indeed, it quickly became clear that a thread of the occult had woven itself into the fate of the village and its inhabitants, threatening to plunge their lives into the designs of some unknowable god. It might already be too late to help, but even if there's nothing left but ash, there were bound to be clues for you to follow. The train grinds to a halt, a quaint and cozy town visible from the windows. This was as far as technology could carry you. A final chance to rest and resupply for the hard journey ahead. From here on out, you will be traveling on foot. As you step onto the platform, a hush falls over the world and the first snowflakes descend from the skies. The gray clouds promise only grim weather and ill things to come. Oh, also we have new rules. We have a lethal X. Some enemies and treachery cards have the lethal X keywords, representing the difficulty of emerging unscathed from such an encounter. When an enemy or treachery with the lethal keyword deals damage or horror to an investigator, X amount of that total damage or horror dealt becomes direct damage or horror, which the investigator deciding which. Multiple instances or cumulatives. And frost tokens. They're just like the frost tokens from Edge of Eternity. You can only have 8. First one is the first time you pull one in a skill test, it is revealed as -1. Reveal another. If you reveal 2, it is an automatic failure. Amazing. And that is it. Let us go. Oh, you didn't script the thing where it goes dung. Does it do standard by itself? Ah, god damn, there's no button. Okay, we got there. Let us begin with Scenario 1, Road to Nowhere. You leave the town early in the morning knowing that the weather is bound to worsen if you delay any longer. If you move quickly, you should be able to avoid the approaching blizzard and reach a remote village in just a few days. The hope is that things will go smoothly for once during your travels, even though they rarely do. Gather. Okay, that should be this. And it's to the point that I'm not even going to check. Move 2 random trail north chords from the name. Where are they? The fuck? Why is there a hand here? Take the remaining trail north chords and place the crossing point location at the bottom. Was crossing point somewhere? Crossing point was the one. Don't have it have a thing. Keep it face up like that. Like, put that one first. Okay? Remove 2 remaining random trail golf cards from the game. Okay. So, oh, these are... Hiya. Okay. If these are all the same, they're not all the same. 1, 2. 2 of them removed from the game. Shuffle each trail north card together and put the top one to play, resolving its road X keyword and place a horror token on it. How does road affects? Locations will be placed in a straight line with the northernmost location being the front and the southernmost location being the rear. When you reveal a new location, set aside any other location in its row, then resolve the location road X keyword by taking the top core of the road deck and a number of lost of the way locations indicated by the number. When you reveal a new location, set aside any other location in its row, then resolve the location's road X keyword by taking the top core of the road deck and a number of lost the way locations indicated by the X. So 2 lost the ways and a trail north. Shuffling them together. -1. Okay, so never mind. We lose 1 lost in the way. Shuffling them together face down so you don't know which is which. And place them in the topmost row as the new front location. Do we have like a setup to how this is supposed to be? Okay, I think it goes like this. It's kind of vague. Investigators can play at that location. Woo. Then take the remaining trail north cards and place the crossing point location at the bottom to build the road deck. Okay. Prepare this. Lost the way cards and set them aside. Done. Set aside. That should be done. Lead investigator discovers half the clues from the location. Run it up. Shuffle them in encounter cards. We are now ready to begin. Fantastic. Okay, so let's draw opening hands. I mean, we got the frickin' combo, but we don't have any of the things. I think we keep wit and nothing else. And now we got 2 segments. Fan-fucking-tastic. We'll definitely keep you. We'll keep you. I guess physical training and ditch these 2. A glory of overpower. Perfect. Okay. Agenda 1A, Chased by the Storm. The wilderness offers little comfort and the weather is looking angrier by the moment. If you want to reach your destination, you'll need to move fast. When doom is placed on this agenda, if there's an even amount of doom on this agenda, place a horror token on a revealed location that is connected to another location of horror token. When investigator ends their turn on the location of a horror token, place 1 doom on that location. Should I place a horror in place? Yes. So we need to get out of here fast. Act 1A, Dangerous Travels. The road is proving far more treacherous than anticipated. 1 wrong turn can end up costing you hours of precious time. Investigators at your location spend 2 clues. Look at the revealed side of the location connected to your location. If each investigator is at the crossing point, they may advance at the end of the round. Hint, reach the crossing point before the agenda advances. There are 2 agendas though. Okay, so let us go. Okay, so we are going to first play wit and green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to fast out this thing. It's a relic, so we get +1 to our thingamajiggy. Is this a fast action? It is a fast action. We're just going to do it. 1, 2. Let's look at this one. This is the trail north, so we want to go left. Perfect. So first, next action, we are going to investigate to victory. I don't want to take a horror though. We're going to investigate up 2. Skull token is probably a 0. Half the number of locations with non-clue tokens on them rounded down. So 0. So we get the clue. Is the victory point worth the doom? Probably not. So we're going to move this way. So, as it says, we flip this over. Road 3. So we take 1 trail north and 2 lost in the ways. Shuffle them together. Place them here. 1, 2, 3. We set this aside. I guess it goes into the Lost in the Way deck? I don't know. Probably. Okay, because we moved into a new location, well... First, we're going to exhaust Switch and search the top 6 cards for a relic. And we whiff. Then we can do that investigate action. We're up like 1 billion. If this location has no clues on it, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a wild grizzly enemy and put into the play exhausted at this location. Then deal 2 damage. Why? Okay. So we're up like 1 billion in this list. This! I can immediately... I do not want to immediately move to another location. I mean, we're all going to use the 2 clues to just be like, hey, what's here? Trail North. We're already got the other one. Perfect. So that is Ursula's turn. Next is Cho's turn. Cho is going to... He's going to put physical training first. Then he's going to move up. That's 2. And then he's going to investigate 1 up. That's probably fine. It was, in fact, fine. Okay, that's it. Upkeep. Ursula gets another calling favors. Perfect. And Cho gets his gloves. That's exactly what I'm saying. Doom goes to 1. We don't. That's when you do an even number. So not this. And encounters. A wild wolf. Spawn location with the most creature enemies. There are none. So we can put this anywhere. So we're going to put this in a place we're going to discard. Perfect. Perfect. Cho gets a wild grizzly. Holy crap. He's going to try to beat this thing up. He probably can, too. It's amazing part. So, our turn. We're going to let Cho go first. Cho. He's currently up 2 to this. Up 2. Up 3 with a vicious blow. What the hell happened? I heard a clicking noise. Whatever. Got it. That's 2 damage. Oh, and then we'll Monster Slayer. If this hits, it is an instant kill. I'm up 2. Do I want to be up more? I'll be up overpower. I'll be up 1 billion. Why do I do anything? And then punch him again. 3. Next, it's Ursula's turn. Ursula's going to spend all 3 actions to investigate, I think. 1, got 1, got 2, got 3. Okay, that is it. Enemy phase, this has hunt. Oh, it is connected to this location, though. So I don't know if that was a good idea. It's fine. We'll give it to Cho. So he's taken 3 damage. That's probably fine. Right? Or we can give it to Ursula. She can evade it. And he'll only take 2. Okay. Upkeep. It can't be played. Perfect. Perfect! Oh, this is canon. Doom goes to 2. We put a horror here. And encounters. Test X, where X is the current agenda number, which is only 1. So I'm up 2. Hey, I succeed. You get test 3 fight. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. Murdering Winter gains lethal X or X is the amount of frost tokens revealed. Another investigator at your location may attempt this test. No, we're doing you. You're up 2. He's down 1. Ah, fuck. Take a damage. Okay. How do we do this? Cho's gonna go first. 2 into this thing, up 2. Up 1. Why? 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 Well, that's 1 more damage. And it's dead. Yay. Cho is gonna die. Okay, so Ursula's turn. She is going to attempt to evade up 2. Got it. I can move. I don't want to move now. I want to fucking... I wanted to do the thing and then move to get this 1 victory point. Okay, investigate again. Up 1 billion. What the fuck is this game? This is my 3rd. Oh, also Cho ended his turn here, so this game's a doom. Ursula's gonna move over here. These 2 get discarded. Road 2. I can investigate this. Got it? Got it. Okay. Enemy phase. This dude's gonna punch him for 2. Upkeep. Ursula gets her boyfriend. Jake gets an overpower. Doom goes to 4. And encounters. You get... Okay, up 2 again. Reveal an additional token. Cancel any non-frost tokens. Okay, so I succeed. You get Surge. If there's a player with a hidden core in their hand, they may remove it from the game. If they choose not to, well, nothing happens. Okay, I'm up 2 again. I'll be up 4. Hey, I succeeded. Well, we're definitely going to use Randall Cho to heal. So, Cho's first. He's just going to punch this guy up 3. 1, 2. Are you? This is like the 5th auto fail this game. Don't they still have the button somewhere? Where is it? It's like up here. 3, 4. 4 auto fails. Okay. He's going to take more damage. Next, it's Ursula's turn. She's going to spend 2 clues to look at this. This doesn't have a limit, does it? No. This is lost in the way, so it's there's only the 2, so it's definitely the... Well, you can see because of the fucking scripting. Okay. That's fine. First action, investigate. Up 3. Up 2. Got it. I could just stay here. I don't have any, yeah. Okay, that's another one. Got it. We have a victory point. Then we have 2. That's fine. Enemy phase. He punches you for 2. You're about to die. Upkeep. Axe. Okay, another half part of the combo. You get... Well, I can... Okay, we're probably not doing that. Doom goes to 4, so this gets a horror token. And encounters. You get test agility. I am up 1. I'll be up 3 for plan of action. Got it. Nothing happens. You get... How many of these cards are in the deck? That's the 3rd one he's pulled. Up 2. He fails. Nice. So he takes 8 damage. Fucking Christ, dude. Okay, Cho's going first. First, he's going to punch. Up 3. He's dead. Second, he's playing his brother. 1, 2, 3. Last, he's going to move. Hey, he ended his turn at the place of that, so he gets the Doom token. Next, it's Ursula's turn. First time, she's going to move to the one, this one. No, that was the loss in the way. I did that, so this will get discarded. We go here. Here. Row 3. This. 1, 2. Nope. I get a free investigate. Up 1 billion. Actually, I could get 1 billion resources from my axe combo. Is that worth? I'm gonna do that. Okay, then I moved. And last action, we're going to... next I'm going to investigate. -2, I succeed. And we're going to spend 2 clues to look at shit. Lost in the way, so it's not this one. Spend 2 more just to get the finale. It's the middle one. Okay, for once no enemies in play. Upkeep. Ursula gets shortcut. That's very nice. Cho gets that. And Doom goes to 5 and encounters. Place a damage token on your location and test will. I am currently even. We are even. Got it. You get same thing. This is bad. You are currently even. I could have done this. I am gonna have done this after I killed Cho. It's fast. 1. Okay. Nothing helped, but up 3. I mean, not up 3 even. Okay, that's a fail. Okay, so if you fail, take 1 damage for each damage on a horse. So take 2 damage. Yay! And or turn. So it's the middle one. Okay. Cho's gonna book it. 1, 2. 1, 2. This gets removed. This gets removed. Fucking hell, you can see it, dude. Hold on, I have to fucking delete that. There we go. Now I can't cheat. Stop it. Get out the fucking hand. Whatever. You're here. And last action, let's put on some gloves, huh? Fuck. Okay, Ursula's turn. Is it? Okay, it's just when you're in your place at a location with horror, not damage. So she can just pick up all these clues. Yeah, we're just gonna pick up all these clues. So that's got it. That would have been with the tablet. So that's 1 clue, 2 clues, 3 clues. Perfect. Okay. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're good. You get. We're good. Doom goes to 6, so that means this one gets a horror. She needs to move out and encounters. Hidden. When you resign, add this card to the victory display. That's victory 2. I'm fucking yeah. Surge. If there's a player with a hidden card in the game, they may remove it from the game if they choose not to take a horror. You get to take a horror. Put knee high to play in threat areas and additional cost to move, spend 1 action. At the end of your turn, test 3. If you pass the score... Oh my god, he's never going to get this. So, our turn. Ursula's going to go first. Get 2 clues, hopefully. I'm up. 1, 2. Got it. Then she's going to move. Her ability activates, so she can investigate up 2. Got it. Let's spend 2 clues to do the thing. It is not that one. We'll spend another 2 clues to see which one it is. It is not that one. And that is her turn. Next is Cho. What is the thing? Actually, she's going to shortcut to move up. These get set aside. Wooden green activates. Whiffed again. And when this act advances, remove all tokens from this location. And each veteran may heal 1 health, 1 horror. Fuck yeah. And then it's his turn. He's going to spend 2 actions to move. Then last action, he's going to draw a card. Okay. And then he's going to test the thing. He's down 1. Probably going to fail. Yes, he's going to fail. So that, upkeep. Deduction is nice. I assume this isn't the end of the scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll get rid of you since I can't even play you. And end of the round, so we are advancing. Oh yeah, there's more of an act deck. How about that? Holy crap, that's a lot of text. So, act. You have overcome more than half the journey and there is no more option to turn back. After making camp for the night, you now need to make a choice. Take the remaining path through the hills or through the lowlands. As far as you know, both will lead you to your destination, but what dangers await you on each you can't predict. Advance directly to Agenda 2A. Get you out the way. Add all locations with victory X and no clues on them to the victory display. Remove everything else from the game. This is removed. This is victory display. This is victory display. I guess they lose their horror too? I don't know. These are removed from the game. Each investigator loses all their clues. They must decide through the hills or through the lowlands. Also, we each heal a health and a horror. I mean, let's go through the lowlands, I guess. Put the set aside defiled den, desolate path, and untamed. Jeez. Hold on. Lowlands. Oh, it's scripted. Hello? Why did these brought in a hand? Whatever. Into play, shuffle the set aside despair and dissertation encounter sets into the encounter deck along with the discard pile. Despair and desertion. Wait, no, that's the lowlands. I need twisted wildlife. Fuck! Why are there hands up here? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. It doesn't say remove all doom. But with only two... Yeah, we're removing all doom. I don't care. Okay, a 2C and remove 2A from the game. We are now ready to begin. So, Agenda 2A, victims. Your destination is in sight. Now it's just a matter to overcome the final hurdle. And yet there is something distinctly ominous about the enemy you face here. While you thought you need to research White Springs to start unraveling this mystery, it seems like your investigation has already begun. Best make it quick, though, or you'll be overwhelmed. Act 2C, the low path. The forest sprawling the lowlands offers you little welcome, even as the trees offer protection from the weather. Something unnatural seems to have noticed your arrival. In the distance, you hear the howling of wolves. If each undefeated investigator has resigned advance, you may want to investigate before advancing. Okay. And we start here. Okay, we're now ready to begin. It is Doom. Doom 1. Shuffle and encounters. Fuck. Test 3 well. I am currently even. It's fine. It's 0 because there's nothing in play. Perfect. Okay, we both have very neutered movement. We probably need to go to the road to White Spring. We're going to let Ursula go first. 2 actions to frickin' move. Search the encounter deck and encounter discard pile for a construct enemy and spawn at this location. I don't like the look of that. Okay, then we do our investigate shit. We're up 1. We'll be up 2 with deduction. There are no clues here. I guess I'll evade. I don't know. Evade up 2. Up 1. I fail. Okay, Cho's turn. Cho's gonna move. 1, 2. And then he's gonna punch that thing because it is a lot. Perfect. Did. He got his Elder Sign, so if this skill test is successful during the attack, return an event from your discard pile to your hand. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Let's get Monster Slayer. And that is that. Oh wait, first she needed to test this thing. Oh, that's every move. God damn, not just the first. Well, it's the same difference. So up 1. No. Now it's your turn. Down 1. No. Okay. No enemies. Doom goes to 2. And in upkeep first. I'm just going to play it. Okay. Are you at hand limit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are. I'll give her a clean amount. Okay. Dooms 2 and encounters. A crow. A hunter aloof. It's ready. All investigators get 1, 1, 1. Minus 1, 1, 1. Perfect. It's a whippoorwillow. Surge. Okay, we're going to take another horror. You don't gain resources, draw cards, and upkeep. You perform 2 basic draw or resource action in a row. Discard this. I mean, fine. Okay. We are going to... We're going to let Cho go first. He's going to engage the whippoorwillow. And then he's going to punch it. Like, really hard. Got it. It is dead. If you defeat an enemy with exhausted, search top the ducks. 6 ducks. For a spirit. I'll get a let me handle this. Then he's going to end his turn with an action. Ursula is going to go first. She is going to shortcut Nathaniel. He can use his spare action because you don't lose any actions when you end your turn early. You just don't use it. So, haha, he will move here. Search the encounter deck and encounter discard pile for a creature, enemy, and spawn at this location. I mean, why not take the easy one out? Do I investigate these things? I mean, with Cho so injured, I think we just want to get the heck out of Dodge. We're going to spend 2 to move over here. And last action... Last action, we'll play our axe. Because why not? And then we'll do this. We're up 1. Amazing. Did he do that? He did do that. Okay. Upkeep. Another axe. You get daring. I have to score a bunch of cards. Definitely not you. Fuck. I could probably get rid of you. I'll get rid of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Doom goes to 3. Encounters. Lethal 1. Take 1 damage and place a damage token on your location. At the top card of the encounter, discard piles enemy, place an additional damage token on your location. It's not because you brought it back. So take a damage and put a damage on here. Okay. Wolf. When Doom is placed on the agenda, taking Predator takes a damage. If this defeats it, place a damage token. Okay. Well, you can beat that up, hopefully. Hopefully, he says. Okay. So... We are going to let Cho go first. First action is get over here. We're just going to punch it. Hopefully kill it. We are 6-5. We're up 3. Up 3 is probably fine. Up 3 was fine. It is dead because of his ability. And last action, well, last 2 actions, he's going to move. Return all your clues to token pool and resign. Okay. Ursula? Ursula's healthy. We're going to try to investigate the cavern. Spawn says I grafted monstrosity at this location. That was a bad idea. Oh, that's not a good idea. Okay, so we're going to evade it. Because there's no... It has 6 health. How am I supposed to get clues? There's no clues on any... Is there clues here? Some. Okay. Okay, but we're not going... That's a dude with the hair. Okay, whatever. We are evading this. Up 2. Got it. It is evaded. So, enemy phase. He doesn't do anything. We'll let you go up to here. Upkeep. Perception. You get more boxing gloves. You become engaged again. Doom goes to 4. And encounters. Let me handle that one for you. So I'm at 5, 6, 7 to 3 up 4. Got it. And then he gets a wolf. It's a tie, so he can take it. Okay. Ursula's going to go first. She's going to attempt to evade. Does she attempt to evade? It's massive, so it doesn't haunt. Yeah. We're just going to take the 1 and 1 to move out. And last action. We don't even have to take the 1 and 1. We can give it to your girl. And then play a segment, because why not? And then draw, because no, we're not going to draw. We're going to gain a resource. Okay. Then she's going to test the snow. Up 1. Nope, we fail. Okay. And then he's going to try to punch this thing twice. Up 3. Fuck it. We're going to 1-2 punch this thing. So, up 4. It did. And then he's going to resign. Okay, that's it. Enemy phase. This thing hunts. Upkeep. Witten. Doom goes to 5 out of 8. And encounters. Another omen. Perfect. Her turn. She's just going to move in and resign. You allow yourself a sigh of relief as the trees finally part and you see the village of Whitespring. Your journey is finally over. However, judging from what you encountered on the way here, the most difficult part of the investigation might still be ahead. Resolution 1. With a tired gait, you make your way towards the village, relieved to see people moving within. You take a deep breath. Even as exhaustion bears down on you like iron chains, you take a moment to make yourself presentable for an introduction. Hopefully you receive a warm welcome. After what you've been through, God knows you need it. The investigators reach Whitespring, but can you trust the people there? Add a cultist token to the bag for the remainder of the campaign. Boo. The Iron Maiden watches is in the victor display. Isn't that this card? Yes, it is. So, The investigators caught a glimpse of the Iron Maiden. Gain XP equal to the victory X, which is 5. Each investigator earns 2 additional, so that's 7. Not bad, I've had worse. Then proceed to Interlude 1. Interlude 1, a cold welcome. We don't need more strangers around these ports. It's exactly because people like you that our troubles began, damn city folk. The man's gruff yelling could reach the other end of the village. His stern face, decorated with a bushy beard,
a great big bushy beard,
was twisted into an angry grimace as he addressed you, the other villagers having gathered shortly after you arrived. And thankfully, not all of them were unsympathetic. Calm down, Mikkel. If they really came here to help, it might be our only options. We simply can't afford to send them away. You know how bad things are. The voice belonged to an elderly woman, one as round as a dumpling, yet her hands are covered in more calluses than most other villagers. She looks towards you and smiles apologetically. I wish I could give you folks some warm stew, but things are dire and I have been busy helping move supplies. She began explaining, but Michael interjected. Cut it, Helga. As you know, you heard her. Cut it, Helga. As for you, you heard her. We need every available hand to help defend the village. So I'll give you a choice. Either you help us in getting our defenses up, or you can shuffle back south. It seems you have little choice if you want to continue your investigation. You recall seeing the flimsy barricades that the villagers have put up so far. It certainly did not seem likely to hold against whatever enemy they are facing. An enemy that was likely responsible for the slaughtered goat corpses left lying in the snow-covered fields, now only serving as food for the ravens. What were those attackers? You really got no clue? McCall lets out a hollow chuckle in response to your question. Might I have a chance to explain? Another face emerges from the crowd. An elderly man with thick, large glasses sat purposefully on a substantially large nose. I'm Jeremy, the local craftsman. Our village has been attacked by some kind of constructs, but even though I know a bit about machines, I've never seen any like that before. Jeremy pauses, seeming to be looking for the right words before finally sighing. That says sighting. It's best I just show you, he said meekly. McCall rolled his eyes, bringing a hand to comb back his messy hair. Despite the beard making him look old, it was obvious he was younger than he appeared. We don't have time. The raids have been growing larger day by day, and want to waste. The raids have been growing larger day by day, and want to waste time on. And you want to waste time on explanation. Oh my God. At this point, you've had enough. You meet Mikhail's gaze with yours as you tell him clearly that you are here to help, but you won't do anything until you get time to analyze the situation. Above all else, you need to know what you are dealing with. This clash of wills ultimately ends with you the victor. Hell yeah. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, this is an Edge of Eternity booklet, isn't it? Fine. Jeremy can lead you to the Bourne. You can start your work tomorrow. Don't waste time. The next attack will come before long. He then turns to the left, staring in the direction he had been working at prior to your arrival. I can feel it. The people around you took this as a sign that you should return to their duties. That they should return to their duties. And you're just about to join Jeremy when another woman steps forward and introduces herself. Hello, I'm Molly. I run the local boarding house, she said with a smile that seems oddly sad. She was pretty in her own simple and unrefined fashion. You can likely find plenty of empty homes around. The owners are not around anymore, but it's a bad omen to sleep in places that belong to the newly dead. She keeps talking, not wanting to linger on the topic, and points to a nearby building. Here's the place. Come here after you're done with Jeremy, and I'll make sure there's a bed ready. I'll make some food, too. You thank her, and as you're about to leave, you suddenly feel her hand grab yours. You turn around to catch her pleading gaze, suddenly pleading. Her pleading gaze is suddenly pleading. Oh, my God. Let me edit this for you. Please save us from Rupert's curse. You're about to ask what she means and who this Rupert might be, but she quickly bites her lips and hurries off. Meanwhile, Jeremy calls for you to follow. Who just stops like that? Save us from Rupert's curse and then rushes away. Also, is this supposed to be the girl? Molly? The oddly, pretty in her own simple way? That girl's gorgeous. Also, it looks like AI art. Not saying you shouldn't use AI art, but like, yeah. Also, I know Arkham does this shit as well, but this is so annoying. Proceed to Interlude 2. Next line, Interlude 2. As the sun starts to set, I know it's supposed to like signify like a break in time, but still, it's so weird. As the sun starts to set behind the nearby mountains, you find yourself standing in the shadow of a barn in a particularly silent part of the village. Looking down at the ground, you notice rather visible tracks in the snow ending at the closed gate, signifying that something heavy has dragged inside. Jeremy wastes no time unlocking the padlock. Hopefully you'll be able to make more sense of this than me, he mutters as the barn door swings open and you see, if the we didn't catch a glimpse, so we proceed to 3. Lying on the floor in the center of the barn was a mangled mass of metal that resembled something human. It was dented and shot in parts that was not there, but there was no mistaking it. This was the same metal figure that you saw during your long journey to White Spring, or close to being the same. And then you noticed that there were more metal bodies heaped along the wall. These metal things, they started attacking a few weeks ago, Jeremy said, breaking the silence. At first, there was just one. It was slow and stupid. When it gutted one of the sheet, McCall and a few others were quick to dispatch of it. He points to one of the metal hunks lying near to the wall, one that looked the least human. But more came the next day. They were starting to change, becoming faster, stronger, more dangerous. They began killing villagers. McCall thinks they will gather into an army soon and fall upon us, and I fear he may be right. You look over the bodies of the destroyed constructs and you see the story they were telling you. Ordered from one side of the barn to the other, each of these creatures was becoming more and more human. And not only that, they were taking particular features, female features, to the point where now in the center lies an iron simulacrum of a human. Its metal face bears a serene expression, one that you have been seen looking at you from between the trees. And compared to that figure, this is a cheap replica. With the image of the original in your head, the imperfections, the faults, they are all too obvious to your trained eye. A realization comes. All these constructs have been made to try and copy what you saw, and they have all failed. You lean down over the central body and touch its face. Taking out a knife, you push into an opening made by a bullet and carefully remove the iron skin, while Jeremy watches you breathlessly. Behind it was nothing but wires and gears, connected in ways too intricate for you to comprehend. You avert your gaze, standing up, the likeness of the maiden now resting in your hand. You turn to Jeremy and tell him that you are ready to return. I understand. It is indeed quite late. I can lead you back to the boarding house. He watches as you pocket the metal mask. I hope you've discovered something that can help us all out. You glance once more at the prize and head out. Remember that the investigators took the facades of the Iron Maiden. Okay. Any one investigator may add the Maiden mask to their deck. It does not count towards deck size. Scenario 2, minutes to midnight. Where is it? Okay, there's no thing. Why is there no Maiden mask? Is it in the next thing? Let's recall everything. There, it's in the next scenario. Come on. Limit 1 mask per investigator. Uses 2 offerings. Replenish 1 of these offerings after you become engaged with an Iron Maiden enemy. You spend 1 off. Well, I think the person most likely to get engaged by an enemy is Cho. So Cho's going to take it. And that'll help him be more of a well-rounded person as opposed to just all fight. So yep, that's it for this scenario, Road to Nowhere. I will see you next time for Minutes to Midnight. So far, this campaign is pretty good. Later.